want us to look at the team because I have the tactical board here. This is something that I wanted us to discuss.
Okay.
And it's to deal with the squad next season. So here it is. Let me just share it. So this is the tactical board for Chelsea's team next season. You see, there are a lot of players, and there are even some players who are not here. So I want us just to bring the players who we think are going to be there and see the depth and see where Chelsea are actually quite light when it comes to this system. Because so far, here are the players. I think I even forgot one player. So we have a lot of players here. There's a lot of players. You can see that's why they are complaining about Chelsea. And what will be the players that you will likely keep? Now, like for example, now there is the goalkeeper. Now let's just assume that this is the standard starting 11 for Chelsea. Now we need to look at the players who will be included here, because there are a lot of players. I'm even forgetting others. So here they are. So which ones do you think are going to go on loan? Which one do you think are going to, like, for example, I'm even hearing news about Noni leaving. I'm not happy. There's no way we are supposed to sell Noni to Arsenal. In my opinion, Noni is a good right winger. When you play him down the left, it's a problem, but down the right, he's a good player.
I don't like also Noni to go.
Yeah.
But I want to challenge him on bringing Kudus on.
Okay.
For me, I'm waiting Kudus at Chelsea. So for me, the time Kudus will join Chelsea, I will be satisfied to this transfer window. I know we need also someone to play Cucurella role, but I'm so waiting Kudus. So as goalkeeper, we have Sanchez.
Okay, just before we proceed, it seems like this Kudus thing is happening. And I think that's why Chelsea are willing to let Noni go, because they are talking with Kudus. Because I think West Ham want to sign Sanchez, and I think Chelsea will probably allow Sanchez to go, because I think in the background, Chelsea are still working on that Maignan deal. It's going to happen. It's just the Maignan goalkeeper signing is going to happen just like this without anybody knowing. Just going to come out and say Chelsea have signed him. You see the way Gittens happened. They tried. Then people are like, Gittens has been left aside. Then they signed him immediately.
Yes.
So I think they are working on the Kudus and the Maignan. I think they're going to get both of them.
Okay.
It's just that Chelsea have decided to go under with their transfer, and I think they are reaching a deal, because there is no way Noni is going, because people are asking that we don't have wingers. Why are we selling more wingers? Because if you are selling a winger, that means you're bringing one in, and if you have brought João Pedro, then it means that I would take Kudus. Let me just say, I want you. I really want
you. Yes,
he's
of course.
He's a baller. He's a good player.
But I don't think Noni will go. I don't think so.
Maresca fancies him.
Yeah.
But you see, if Arsenal pay 60 million, you see the club is going to
maybe if they reach 60 million. But I don't see Arsenal to spend 60 million for a player, because Noni will be a replacement of Saka.
But they are playing the Champions League, they are playing the Premier League. So it works for them, because there is one thing that I have to say. Saka and Palmer are suffering from fatigue, because the team is depending on you in the Premier League. Because if you have Noni, that's a competent right winger. If you are facing these other teams in the Premier League, you can just start Noni and bench Saka for the Champions League. Or if you're playing a weaker team in the Champions League, you bench Saka, you start Noni.
But in terms of business, they will not do a good business to spend 60 million to take a replacement player of Saka. Remember, they have Nwaneri. He's not too bad, that player. He's a good player.
But he's not at the level of Noni. Will you take Noaneri over Noni? It's a good signing. You see this thing that we always say that there is a starting 11. There is no starting 11 in today's football because the games are many. The games
Yes.
are many. That's why we can't play Palmer every week, 3 times a week. No, if Palmer plays 5 games, he needs a rest.
Yes.
You need to slot in another player. So I do understand. So, but I don't want Noni to go. Honestly, I don't want Noni to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
But if
I don't
Kudus is
want him
coming,
to go, and I don't think he will go. I don't think. Let's see, but we still have like 2 months for the transfer window. Two.
yeah. But I think a goalkeeper is coming. I also
Okay.
think a centre back is coming.
Which one?
Because Disasi might Chelsea might actually get one. So let's just see. Let's just see from this system here. So the goalkeeper. So we have Sanchez, and I think Maresca has preferred to also have Philip as the two
Okay.
goalkeepers. That is what Maresca has chosen, the two goalkeepers. So, what's your opinion on the potential of bringing in Maignan and the situation with Petrovic?
I want Magnan to come. I really appreciate that player since long time, since he was playing in France in Lille. Since that time, he was a very good goalkeeper. So I want Magnan to come. I don't know the situation of Sanchez. Are we going to sell him? I don't know. Petrovic, I know. I prefer Petrovic, but I know that the board is going to sell him. They are going to sell him for 100% sure. He's going to leave the club.
Okay.
So Magnan will be there. Philip and Penders will be there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sanchez is still in doubt about his future at Chelsea.
Okay. And what about this now? What about the centre backs?
Centerbacks, I want to keep Tozin.
Yeah.
I want to keep this French defender who is always injured. Who is that guy? Fofana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to keep Tozin. I want to keep Fofana.
Yeah.
I don't know the situation of Chaloba, but I will keep him. So I want to have 3 defenders in this position, knowing the injury record of Fofana. So I will keep 3 of them there. Tozin, Fofana, and Chaloba.
And so
And
all of them are supposed to remain.
yes, then yes, and Fofana. Now at the left foot, I will keep Colwill, but we need to bring another left foot centre back. I don't want Badiashile. I don't want what is this guy? Disasi. No, I don't want those guys. I want a new defender there to play with to challenge Colwill.
So we can. So here, right centre back, we have two,
Yes,
Tosin
and
and
add and you can add Fofana, Wesley Fofana.
Fana. I think I even ran out of. See, the number of players are many. So we have Fofana.
Yes.
So those are Fofana.
Yes.
Those are three players.
Now, a left foot. We need a new defender.
I
A
think
left
Benoit
foot.
is there.
No. I don't like Benoit anymore. We need to sell him.
These are three. But Tosin can
Yes.
also play down the left.
No. You know, in me, I prefer to play each player in his best position.
Okay.
I don't like those things of Maresca of trying to change things.
Ah,
So we need a defender to challenge Colwill. We need to bring some one strong defender. So here, you know the reason why I'm keeping three defender here, Tozin, Chaloba, and Fofana,
yeah.
is knowing the injury records of Fofana.
Yeah.
That's why I want to keep three defender there.
Okay. So we have Fofana and Tosin, and then the left. You've said we need to sign a centre back.
Yes.
Okay. Now here is also having a problem because the only player who can come in to that position is Viega.
No. You know Vega.
Yeah.
Since last season, I don't appreciate this player because I think for me is
Aaron.
how can I say? It's too heavy. You know, we need someone who is like uh you know, as for example, Chilwell, but I will not keep Chilwell because Chilwell, you know, the reason I don't like Chilwell is because this player during the time of that German manager, who is the one we
Tuchel.
won,
Tuchel.
Tuchel.
Yeah.
During the time of Tuchel, even before Thomas Tuchel, the time you are waiting this player, the time you trust this player, Chilwell, and then he got injured.
So it's a player who is unreliable.
Yes, you cannot rely on Chilwell. So we need also to sign a a left a left fullback.
So we can
So I
decide.
don't go. I'm not going with Veiga. I'm not going with Chilwell. So we keep only Cucurella and we sign.
A new
Yes,
defender.
yes.
So now we do understand now that we are light here. We
Mm-hmm.
call it, but when you look at it, I think Maresca is going to retain Benoit. Just though your preference is that he should also go. So we have Benoit. So I think this is one of the areas where Chelsea need to sign a player here.
Yes, yes.
Chelsea need to check this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go to midfield, we have
With
what is it?
midfield,
We
we are
have
fine.
Lavia. We
Yes,
have Lavia. We
we can
also
add a
have
Sugo.
Santos.
Yes,
And
add
what about
a Sugo.
yes, yeah. And
Yes,
I think this one will go out.
who
One
will
of
go
them
out?
has
A Sugo.
probably Sugo, yeah, to go and replace Santos at Strasbourg.
Okay.
I think this one will go out on loan. So it's going to be this midfield.
Okay. At right back, right full back.
All right, fullback, we have Gusto.
Achimpong and Gusto.
So we have
I
Achimpong.
don't want Achimpong to go anyway. He has to stay.
Okay.
And I want this season to give him Carabao Cup or FA Cup,
Yeah.
to give him one competition for
Okay.
him.
Okay. So we have Benoit. So the right back. So I think the right back is not quite a problem. Okay, Gusto has
Yes.
not been quite well. Gusto
Mhm.
has not been quite well, and Achimpong is there.
What
And also,
about this
and
rumor?
also
This
Chaloba can play here
yes,
sometime.
yes. this rumor of signing is also, his name is Wesley from
Yeah.
Flamengo.
Okay.
I think Chelsea is working on that also.
So we are signing a right back.
Yes.
So if we are signing a right back, then probably it seems like Gusto's time is coming to an end.
Yeah, yeah.
So now we do understand that the problem is at left back, and this is, if we don't fix this, we are going to suffer next season
Yeah, yeah.
because we can't have Cucurella playing here by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Then now we move to the right wing, which I think is Neto, Noni, and Estevao.
Estival, yeah.
Then now
Then
the
the other
left wing is where we have a problem because now we have Gittens there,
details. Tyrick.
Tyrick George, but I think he's going out on loan. It has
Yeah,
already
yeah.
been
It's
confirmed.
better for him to go to Strasbourg.
Yeah. Then we have who? Now, João Pedro can also play there.
Yes. Yes.
João Pedro can also play there. So probably have two of them. And then we have Jackson, Dilap,
Yes.
and then now we have the midfield here in the number 10 position where we still have Nkunku and João Pedro. João Pedro is hybrid, meaning that he can play multiple positions. He can play as a left winger. He can play as this number 10 here. Let's
And you
just
see
say
that,
he's a number 10.
yeah, you see that we still need Kudus. Gittens now is
Yeah,
alone that side.
yeah. So we do need Kudus. We need to have Kudus. Is Esteva a left-footed player?
Most of time he's playing like a
Yeah.
right foot, but sometimes he move also the other side.
So we have Gittens, Jackson, Dila, Pedro, Nkunku, Palma. So we have Estevao, Neto, and Noni. Then Gittens, then João Felix.
I'm so wondering about this player. I like the player. I like the way he play, but I don't understand why in each and every team where he goes, he's like not fitting in the plan. But he's a very good player, João Felix. What's wrong with him?
I think probably it's the way he does not suit the system attacking wise, and
How come this can happen in every team, in Atletico, in Chelsea, 2 times, in
Barcelona.
Barcelona, and in AC Milan? So,
It's
but
really shocking.
he's a talented player.
But you see, many managers can't be wrong about you.
So, what do you think is the problem with him?
It's very interesting to even know what is the problem with him because I really don't understand. Because he should be a good player, but again, if he's not fitting to every manager's system, then it's bringing a lot of problems to himself.
I really don't understand the situation of João Felix.
So I don't think that Maresca is going to use him, so it's probably going to go here. So this is okay. Petrovic, we have already seen that Chelsea have put him up for sale. It's quite clear that the club is moving on from him.
So now, when you see this, you realize that we still need to add some player in the squad, like a left winger.
Yeah. Let me even count the players and I know how many are they. These are 6, 7, 13, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I think this 22 and plus the 2 goalkeepers, 24.
Yes, we are right. You know, we are right. Me, even when I saw that post that we need 22, 23 players in the squad,
Yeah,
I noted that it's not possible. We need to go to 25.
25 players.
Yeah.
So I think this might be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if probably we don't sign Kudus Danger, or Pedro can deputize Gittens there and Palmer at the same time, then the two
Yeah.
strikers. I think the right wing is where it is overloaded, and then we don't know the situation about Noni. So we have the
Yeah.
situation about Noni and the situation about Nkunku. So if you
Mm-hmm.
leave it constant now, these are 23 players. But you
Mm-hmm.
do understand that down the left, it is quite light. We have
Yes.
Kurela
Yes.
and Gittens.
Yes.
We need to find solutions for these two
Mm-hmm.
players.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is where the problem is. So that is, I think that is more elaborative about the squad, who should be sold, who should be kept, and I think that is quite interesting the way the team agreed with this system. So you have anything to add on that before we conclude?
No, no, it's clear. It's clear. We need a goalkeeper. We need a left full back. We need a left winger. It's clear. It's clear. And if we can improve also in the striker area, I think it will be
I
also
don't
okay.
think we
But
are getting a striker.
sorry.
I don't think we are getting another striker.
Okay. Ah, we forgot about this striker, Gil.
Oh, he's also going out on loan.
Okay. I think it's okay. It's okay. We have a good squad to win the Premier League next season. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay,
I'm sure
okay.
we will do something. Remember the last interview of the post interview of Arne Slot in the Premier League. You notice that this is a team we are going to suffer against next season.